Is it possible to have a new way to look at compatibility? It is something that touches the core of each and every human being. Is there some predetermined course that our lives are on that tell us who we will get along with and who we will not? However, it's accepted by many cultures that there is more than one personality out there to be considered the archetypal soulmate for each individual. Moreover, you are extremely lucky in life just to find one. Whether the phenomenon known as a soulmate personality is at the mentoring age for you or at an apprenticeship age for you, it does not mean that you cannot confine your innermost thoughts and wishes. And finally, if you find the phenomena of a soulmate personality to be at an age to be the significant one in your life, you are extremely lucky in this day of hookups and cop-outs. Everyone should be able to share love in a happy, healthy setting, and I am here to help, hopefully, shine a light on a more meaningful existence for you. I'm Mick Scruggs, and I'm going to give those who write in a unique personal reading to find out not only the exact year and month of this phenomenon known as the soulmate personality, however, and undoubtedly, the exact week of birth of a personality to you that may have the most desirable qualities according to these three amazingly accurate ancient philosophies of astrology, the Chinese zodiac, and now with the introduction of the elements of the ancient Taoist knowledge of ki-ology, the best possible communication. In many cultures, as I have mentioned previously, it is known that we may have many personalities known as a soulmate, and I will help track down the birth dates of a few of them for you in this program called The New Compatibility. Today we have an example of a Leo born in the year of the Tiger of 1986. It is from Kat Mandrell, who writes in from Redding, California. Her date of birth is the 29th of July, 1986. Notice here the Chinese sign for Earth. Again, 1986 is the Chinese year of the Tiger, and July the 2nd is in the Western astrological sign of Leo. Ki energy, or some pronounce it Kai energy, is the energy of life in the philosophies of Asia. This is the Lo Shu number grid, or Lo Shu magic square. Asian priests and nobles use this number pattern to describe ki energy. Notice how the number patterns all add to 15 horizontally, vertically, and diagonal. It is a perfect numerical square. The rotation of the middle number is significant, for it designates the number annually as well as monthly, as we shall see later, that will be used for ki energy for an entire year. The rotation of this ki energy number is significant in the Asian philosophies of the martial arts of karate, judo, as well as in the construction of cities, as in feng shui, as well as used in meditative disciplines such as tai chi. The center number of the Lo Shu magic square designates the number of the year. In the year Kate was born, the center number displayed by the Lo Shu magic square corresponds to annual ki energy number, or ki number for short, 5. For simplification and to exemplify the all-important center number, there exists an annual ki number chart seen here for compatibility. Each year of birth is assigned an annual ki number 1 through 9. Taoists have assigned each number 1 through 9 an element: fire, metal, earth, wood, and water. Notice also the corresponding annual Chinese zodiac sign. The relationship for each element of the annual rotating Lo Shu number grid, or magic square, denotes the order of compatibility. In looking for the most compatible year, the study of ki energy designates the year of the Tiger of 1986 an earth element year. Again, it is assigned in the study of ki energy annual ki number 5. Earth element in the philosophy of ki energy is very compatible with the years designated as the fire element. The Taoist theory for this affinity here
is as the fire rages and burns everything in its path, and it breaks everything down into a fine ash that is nutrition rich as it is incorporated into the earth. Therefore, the earth element is always nourished by a good fire element, and it makes these annual key numbers and elements very compatible. Those born in the years under the column assigned the earth element, like Kate, also have affinity with those born in the years under the column designated as metal, which is assigned annual key number 6 or 7 in this annual key number chart. The reasoning Taoists gave for the affinity of earth and metal is that metal is created over time by the merging of elements in the earth. Hence, affinity is always granted to those born in the years under the earth column assigned annual key number 2, 5, and 8, to those born in the years under the column of metal assigned annual key numbers 6 and 7 as well. As you may already know from the writings in the Chinese I Chang or I Ching, I've heard it pronounced different ways, also known as the Asian Book of Changes, which the Chinese priest and prophet Confucius has made a lot of contributions, that the Chinese triangle of affinity designates the year of the tiger, to know the heart of those born into the year of the dog or the year of the horse very well. The Chinese zodiac is also known to closely follow the planet Jupiter, further linking the I Ching to the study of Western astrology. In matching the Chinese triangle of affinity to the study of ki-ology, Taoists have come up with very good examples closest to Kate's age of someone born in the year of the dog of 1982. You may like to see persons born of this year rise to the heights that make you ooh and ah as a consequence of their intense and colorful interest in any particular subject. You may be inspired to write about and to photograph their actions as they consume every facet of every element of information on any subject of interest. Their persistence may nourish and enrich your soul as you see their perseverance win in the end. These annual key number personalities may just inspire you enough that you may give them every bit of every acre of your encouragement. They may love the many nuances of outcroppings of common sense from your repertoire, as well as you may see no boundaries or limitations where they cannot spread their aspiration. Therefore, natural-like friendship can and may be easily made with the union of your encouragement and the thrill of their inspiration to live. A person in the year of the dog of 1982 may energize your heart with their altruistic philosophy. Moreover, I would not, as some astrologers believe, put it past a person born in the dragon year of 2000 to entice you with their ardor and amorous, neat conversation as well. Also, cooperating gestures may come from the year of the boar of 1983 as well. Although these boar year personalities may be from the same earth element, the year of the pig is a good alternative if you're not able to find friendship with someone in the dog year of 1982. The closest personalities to cat in age that have a metal element sign are the metal dog year of 1994 or the year of the amorous dragon of 1976. Both good metal years for you to win affection and loyalty. A bit of heaven luck has descended upon your friendship if you know someone of these years mentioned previously that are an exact match to your astrology and monthly key number mentioned next. The low shoe number grid is as ancient as the first human civilizations on the continent of Asia. Its rotation is behind the placement of Cat's annual key number previously discussed, and are arranged here in a chart denoting the low shoe number grid rotation through a monthly cycle for those born in annual key years 2, 5, or 8. Remember, Cat's year of birth is annual key number 5, so this is the correct chart to use. Notice the low shoe number square as it rotates through the months of the year to give us a monthly key energy number. Just like the low shoe magic square rotates its numbers annually, it rotates through a monthly key number cycle as well to reflect the cycles of the moon and is related to the planet of Saturn. Notice the center number in the low shoe magic square. The center number is the number that we will match to the person that is most compatible or has the most sensitivity in communication to be more capable of understanding Kate through and through. The center number for Kat's birth date of July the 29th, 1986 was on annual key number 5. And monthly key number for July of that year was 6. Now I know that I've just lost some folks because the low shoe magic square rotates its center number annually as well as monthly and easily Confuciusly confusing. Remember, we are now working inside the months of those magical years that I just went over previously, and when we look through the monthly charts and see where the year of the dog and the dragon of those years previously mentioned match Kat's monthly key number 6, and then pair the matching astrological sun sign. Now I turn the page in my book and I find the chart for annual key numbers 369. Remember, I'm now looking to find where the years of the 1982 dog year and the year of the dragon of 1976 and the year of the dragon of 2000 match Kat's monthly key number 6, and it's on another page. I find the matching monthly key 6 matches astrological sun sign of Libra. The astrology and monthly key number relationship. You may find that matching your monthly key number, representing an individual's communication habits, to the other person's monthly key number, born in the years mentioned previously for Kate, will couple with this Western astrology sun sign, designating each person's elemental senses and astrological nativity nicely to find a person that is most likely to think, communicate, and have similar habits as Kate. If you know someone that does match all of these three worldly philosophies, you may have found the archetypal soulmate description of a person that you are most likely to have the least problems with in your day-to-day activities. Leo, born before August the 7th, such as Kate, the astrological sign that is an exact match to her monthly key number of 6 is, of course, this picture, Libra, or some pronounce it Libra. The constellation Libra appears in the night sky in the northern hemisphere of the tropical zodiac around September the 24th, and it is where the sun moves geocentrically through our earthly skies until around October the 23rd. However, the monthly key number pairing with the lunar calendar, the moon calendar, is around October the 7th. So it is the last 2 weeks of the astrological sun sign Libra that gets the good monthly key number 6. So, Leo, born before August the 7th, when the lunar calendar shows monthly key number 6 for Leo, for Kate that is, these astrological signs are an exact match to your monthly key number 6 if they were born in the Chinese zodiac year, the dragon, or the dog, Libra, born into the weeks after October the 7th. There you go. And I cannot stress enough, this is my top choice for Kate in these 2 weeks. However, if Kate cannot find someone or has trouble finding someone born within these years, in these couple of weeks, it's very hard to do, even on the internet. So, these astrological signs are assigned energizing monthly key numbers that may have a nourishing effect on communication for your monthly key number of 6, Kate, if they were born in the Chinese lunar year, the dragon, or the dog. By nourishing effect, I mean the same thing as the positive interaction of the elements, with metal key 6 with water and earth elements, like the relationships of the elements previously mentioned near the beginning of this blog. Anyhow, these are the astrological signs that may have a nourishing effect for the personalities born in the year of the dog of 1982, 1994, and the years of the dragon of 1976 and 2000. They are Gemini, especially those that are signed monthly key number 2 are born before June the 7th. Cancer, born into the weeks prior to July the 7th, may always seem to have this positive effect. They have monthly key number 1. Other Leo, born into the weeks following August the 7th, may speak in sweet tonality to you. Their key number is 8, their monthly key number. Virgo, born into the weeks before September the 7th, may seem to affect your conversation with a sweet manner of understanding also. They are assigned monthly key number 8. Sagittarius, born into the weeks prior to December the 7th, have monthly key number 5 and may display a nourishing effect on your conversation as well. However, it is the last 2 weeks of the astrological sign of Libra that holds the exact match to Cat's monthly key number of 6 that are, of course, born into the years previously mentioned of the dog or dragon. I will mention, however, that if these years are spaced a bit far apart for romance, does not mean that these personalities born into these years cannot be of service to you. On the contrary, perhaps they could be the best mentor or teacher, a student or favorite child that might brighten your days as a great apprentice also. There are more personalities to be discussed, like the very best month in the year of the boar of 1983. However, there's a limited amount of time for my blogs. If you're interested, shoot me an email, and that's written below the screen, and I can make myself available for that discussion.
So you see that we're on a solitary sojourn through complicated patterns in time. We only get a glimpse of what is really there, and if you blink one time, you could miss that chance opportunity to meet someone that you're destined to meet. If you're not aware of the little bits and pieces of information that nature has ordained upon you, you could walk through life in a mystical fog, forgetting that the time is now to plan, to reap the love that you're here to bring into this world.
So, just as the magic of the crystal ball can see into your future, with the magic of the age of the internet, Cat has a 100% better chance and opportunity than those of us born into past generations to find a friendship of a soulmate quality, born into the year 1982, 1976, 1994, or 1983, in a whole array of astrological signs, especially Libra. Thanks to you all for tuning in to this channel, The New Compatibility. Look for a new blog each month and write in to let me know your birthday, and I will go over a profile specifically curtailed for you. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the links below for those that are interested in the book, Astrology, an Authentic Focus on Revolutionary Discoveries and Compatibility.